here from Jollop Lures, and a bit of a treat for you guys. We are here at the VMC Rapala headquarters here on the Gold Coast. With me, I have Mitch. Mitch, thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having me, mate.
Now, while we've done a VMC video in the past, today we thought we'd just grab a few of our models and talk you through why we choose the Pacific hook for our model lure. Now, Mitch has kindly picked our models off that we use here. We use from like a 1 extra strong, these little guys here, the Predators. We use right up to the heaviest treble you guys basically do, that 8527s.
Correct, yep.
All right, Mitch, we'll start with the smaller guy. So I'll hold this little guy up here. That's our Ripper 40. Now, why would you recommend that Predator hook on a smaller brim lure, Mitch?
Well, obviously being a smaller profile, you're going to be targeting smaller fish. So you don't need that sort of, larger sort of 3x, 4x strong. 1x is perfect for that hook penetration and, brim, flathead, estuary perch, etc. like that. And that's why we like to use on those little lures, like such as your little divers and that.
And the other thing is too, like I've seen some smaller brim lures and bass lures on the market, they've got these massive hooks on them and it just kills the action, doesn't it, straight away?
100%, yep, for sure.
These little Predators, I absolutely love them because look at those little needle point tips on them. They are super, super sharp, and as we know, brim, they don't have the nicest mouths to put a little treble into, so you want that to penetrate that little hard mouth. Next time you're going to rehook some brim lures, check out the 9651 Predator's cracking little hook. Now up next we have the 9626. Now this is the black nickel version. There is a permasteel version as well. I put this hook on the majority of my models. Now talk us through, Mitch, why is this such a versatile hook and your #1 selling hook?
Yep, so the beauty about the 9626 is being a 3x, they're perfect for such a variety of species like mangrove jack, barra, flathead and Jew, maybe some Jews and that if you come across them for sure.
Now, perfect, you've absolutely named the 3 lures I've got right here exactly for those species. So you can see that's our little silly fizzer. Now, this lure is designed for bass, but if I put a 1X on there, I can guarantee you that someone is going to throw that at a mangrove jack,
yep,
and they're going to lose that fish. So to know that I've got plenty of coverage in that 3 extra strong hook is quite reassuring.
Yep, absolutely.
Up to our 80mm jerkbait there, that's the Twitch 80. Now that's our biggest selling lure by far for jacks and barra. Now you would not think looking at those little hooks that they're very strong, but man, I can guarantee you those things are bulletproof, aren't they?
How many people underestimate just the strength on those little hooks is just insane, and that's why they're such a good seller, for that exact reason. Now,
personally, as someone that loves to buy lures from a tackle store, and I know that you've bought plenty from tackle stores over your years,
yeah, there's
nothing worse than going in and paying $25, $30 on a lure than having to replace the hooks. These come stock standard with really good hooks, and there's nothing worse, is there, having to go and outlay extra money for hooks. But if you do have to outlay the money, what's the beauty about these things, Mitch?
Just the price of them. It's the value for what you get per packet is just insane. There's nothing on the market quite like it. And that's why we can be so competitive, just for the fact of just the pricing of them, and you don't sacrifice quality either.
No, exactly, and so you basically, for a 10 pack, you're looking around like $8.50, around that. You can't beat that value. I know other brands, you're getting 6 for about $20, and for the quality you're getting that you mentioned, like awesome quality, bang for buck. Not only do they come in a 10 pack, through the sizes you can get 25 packs and 1,000 packs as well. If you're a lure maker looking out there, contact these guys and they can definitely get those in for you.
For sure. So the beauty about 9626 is it gives you the availability to fish so many different species, and when you're on the water, you don't actually know what you're going to come across. So you might be going chasing mangrove jack and you don't know the sizes of them, whether they could be 30, 40, 50, or even that magical 60 centimetre size. So the beauty about the 9626 is it allows you to cover those wide range of size fish to be able to get those big fish to be able to get in the boat.
100%, and like we just talked about, even the 9626 is still plenty for Jewfish. As you can see here, this is our new 145 Kunji Buster, and those hooks are going to be more than enough to catch any Jewfish you'll come across.
100%. There's no doubt about it.
That 9626 is, as I said, my favourite hook, and as we said, your biggest selling hook. So definitely check that one out for versatility on a great treble hook. Alrighty, last but not least is the big Berthia in the range. This is the 8527. This one here is in a permasteel. This is a 6 extra strong treble. Now this is one serious piece of gear. Now you're probably thinking, what the hell would you need a 6 extra strong treble for? Well, big fish. That's basically it, isn't it?
100%.
Big fish, big jaw crunching pressure. These things are literally indestructible, aren't they?
Yeah, so the 8527's having that 6x, it's got plenty of strength about it, and allows you to get those sort of bigger fish, but particularly dewies and big barramundi. We know what big barramundi can do to lures. They test your hard weight to the max, and having the 8527s on them, you know for a fact that they're going to pull those fish in.
Now you mentioned dewies. Now as you can see, this thing is beaten up. This has been around a bit this year. I've given this lure a thrashing. This is our big Jew lure, the 190 Kunja Buster. Now that is the original set of trebles on that, and you wouldn't even know any different looking at those. That's been in the water. That's probably been thrown 2,000 or 3,000 times. You'd never know that. Still nice and sharp, and I can guarantee you that I have put some serious hurt. I'll drop in a picture here. This thing's caught 30 odd pound Jew, and the pressure, lock drag, 50 pound line. There's nothing wrong with those hooks. They're just like they've come out of the packet. So if you want to catch big stuff and have the confidence that you're going to land that big fish when you do hook it, because a lot of people, I lost a fish of a lifetime, I had a bad split ring or a bad hook. Arm yourself, give yourself good gear, because you don't want to lose that fish of a lifetime.
Yep, most definitely. And a massive thing with fishing is confidence. You've got to have confidence in your gear. If you don't have confidence, it's always something playing in the back of your mind, and it's just something else to go wrong. And having hardware like 8527s, it's one less extra thing you've got to not worry about.
100%, mate. Cracking hook. If you want something heavy duty, check out the 8527s. Now, while VMC make an absolutely cracking treble, they don't forget about anyone else, the bait fishermen. They make an absolute cracking range of just general bait hooks, don't you guys?
Yep, 100%. We just cover, VMC covers such a wide range of hooks to suit everyone's needs. Everyone fishes in different conditions, different locations and stuff like that. And we like to try and be able to, cover all those variety of, I suppose, techniques and species to target.
Everything literally from brim, snapper, jewfish, it's all here behind us. You literally have, there is a bait hook there for everything, and I've seen them, they work, they're a fantastic hook. You would have seen in one of our recent videos, we were live baiting for mangrove jack. Now, we used this guy here, the 8299. I used it in the 3.0. It's just a little octopus bait hook, perfect little live bait hook for herring or any of your mullet species or anything you're gonna live bait with. Just a super good little strong hook.
Yep, absolutely. They're just one of those hooks that they're just such a bread butter hook. So 8299 Octopus VMC hooks, such a versatile hook, can be used just like Joey said for mangrove jacks, brim, flathead. A lot of guys use them for dewies and stuff like that, but live baiting is predominantly what makes them, such a unique little hook.
Now, mates, I think that's pretty well covered all the models I personally use on our YouTube channel and on our lures. And I must tell you, as a lure maker, trying to make a living out of making lures, it's a massive confidence boost to have a cracking product and stand behind a product. I know a customer is going to buy one of my products and they're going to go out there and they're going to have the best possible chance at landing that fish of a lifetime. So thanks, mate. Thanks for talking us through the hooks, and thanks for bringing in such a fantastic product.
No, thanks for having me, Joey, and look forward to seeing more fish get caught in our VMC hooks.
Awesome. Cheers, Mitch. Thanks for having us.